What's good, you too? It's just me and Fendi, and it's 2 in the morning, trying to get some bad shit. What's the plan? You know we really on it. My life like a movie, try that shit out, but I big a coffin. Say, what's good, you too? We back with another banger. And today we finna be reacting to Ksoo Dad. 90% of rappers are not about that life. They are civilians. We about to check out this video. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. The original video will be in the description box below. Let's get to it. You mean? Follow my Twitch, follow my Instagram. I might even add my Twitter.
Oh man, here we go. We're back.
It feel good to
I
be
had
back.
to bring Blue back on Say Cheese, man. Our first interview did so well, did millions and millions of views. I got a lot of backlash for bringing you on the show.
I like that background.
But everybody was tapped in, man. And since then, I mean, you've been on other platforms. People hate you. They claim they hate you, but they won't stop watching. How you doing?
I'm good, man. You know, they hate me on the internet, but they don't hate me in person. That's the way that thing go.
You know, that's how life is, period, man. I mean, I get a lot of threats. Charleston gets a lot of threats. But when they see you in person, it's all love. Pictures, you know.
All love, man. I haven't had a problem.
I mean, it's gonna be like that though, bro, because you gotta understand, people just gonna talk on the internet. They just gonna talk. They just want a reaction out of you. And if you give them that reaction, you feeding it to them. You giving your energy into them. You giving them your time. You giving them your time of your day. You don't have to do that. When somebody talk trash to you or somebody saying stuff about you, let them talk. Because you got to understand, people going to talk regardless. No matter if you're doing good, no matter if you're doing bad, no matter if you favor God, like you're going to get talked about, bro. Floyd Mayweather get talked about. 50 Cent get talked about. I get talked about. My dad get talked about. Mama get talked about. You get talked about. Everybody in this world get talked about. It don't matter what you doing, you're going to get judged. You know what I mean? You're going to get judged. I'm not talking about God, because you're going to get judged by the Most High God, Jesus Christ, too. But on this earth, people are going to judge you no matter what you're doing, good or not. You could be preaching the word, just giving money out to people. You know what I'm saying? Filming your content, and you getting pulling views in. Somebody still going to find a way to say something about you or bring up your past. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the world we live in, bro. You're going to get talked about. So do what you want to do and step your foot on that gas.
I'm talking about I haven't had a single problem. I mean, thank God for that, though. You know, I ain't gonna try to act like, you know, it's a blessing not to have a problem.
Have you been spotted in Jacksonville since, you know, the Vlads, the Say Cheeses, have you been spotted? Have anybody seen you out in Jacksonville?
Of course. I've seen, man, hey, it's funny you say that, man. I've seen people standing off taking pictures. I done seen it all, man. It's crazy. I've been spotted plenty of times.
But it's still one of them things where you being a street cat, that's your natural, you know, behavior is to watch over your shoulder still, right?
Of course. I've been doing that all my life, you know, not trying to glorify that or nothing like that, but my life was more dangerous back then than it is now.
I don't think he lying, too. You know when they say the eyes is the key to your soul? Look at his eyes. That man got teardrops. Look at his eyes. You gotta understand, bro. He probably, I ain't gonna say probably, I don't think he lying about having a hard life before getting into the situation he is now. You know what I'm saying? The man probably really had to go through it. I mean, you can look at his eyes. His eyes is the key to his soul. That man got real teardrops, man.
You know, I think more now. I think for me, I think for the person that feel like they want to do something to me, you know, or say they want to do something to me, you know, I have to think for them too, because I think dudes got a misperspective about the whole situation, and it's for, you know, they think I'm a coward because I took the stand, you know, and I played the hand that I was dealt. And to me, it may take away your reputation. It may take away a lot of different things, but it's one thing that's still there, you know?
I'm just gonna say, like, how y'all gonna call this man a coward because he got on the stand and told and pointed his son out? You know what I'm saying? How is y'all gonna say that? Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what this man had to go through. This man old. They put him in that situation. You know what I mean? Which y'all would have told. I'm telling you, bro. 90% of people talking about I'll never tell on my kid. I would have never told on my son. Gonna tell, because you can't. This is how I look at it, bro. People who say what they would do and what they wouldn't do, and they never was in that situation or never been in that situation, they're gonna do the opposite. I seen it myself. I had friends I was cool with that, man. I do this and I'ma do this, and they never did it. They never happened. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about street stuff. I'm talking about like genuine stuff. I'm just talking about like everything in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just life. They said they were gonna do this, and just I seen it with my own eyes. The people that be saying they gonna do the stuff don't be the ones doing it, bro. They don't. So for y'all trying to call this man a coward and saying he a rat because he told on his son, y'all would have told on y'all son too. If anything, his son should never even put him in that situation. You know your dad 40, 50 years old. You know your dad not trying to do all that time, man. And why would your dad hold it down and get life? Like, for you, bro. Y'all should have called somebody else. You got partners like that. You in the field. Why you calling your daddy to help you? Man. Ksoo about that on themselves. Then y'all was slide with a rat.
People were upset with me for interviewing you, but on your end, what did you get? Any death threats? Did you get any DMs, nasty things said to you? What was said after your media run?
Whew. Man, they say me, man, I feel like the goalposts be moved, and I got a lot of I got so many threats till they became jokes. Because the way I was raised, I wasn't raised in front of the camera. I wasn't raised on the computer. And I can't take an internet threat serious. Because if you're going to do something, why you talking about it? Now you're going to say, I'm telling on you, but you telling on yourself.
That's exactly what I just said.
So I don't, dudes, I get so many threats, and man, I look on dudes' pages and they look like little kids, man. It's funny. It's hilarious, man. I'm like.
And then it be the little kids trolling. Talking about this, and that. It's not like. See, that's the thing with little kids, bro. You gotta just let the kids be the kids, bro. You can't even argue with the kids. The kid tell me something like, "Wow, I smoke you," like a little 12, 13-year-old kid. I'm just gonna read it, bro. I ain't gonna get mad. Because, like, you a kid. Kids gonna do stuff like that. Kids gonna troll. So, but as older people and you older doing that, like, that look bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You trying to send this man threats for a nigga you don't know? Come on, you about to slide behind Ksoo? Ksoo would even slide behind you. Would you feel played because he told on his son? You probably would have did the same thing. 9 times out of 10 you would did the same thing. You just won't. And then...
Okay, I get it, I just wish that the way people showed Ksoo support, I wish they did that when he was out. It may have gave him more, to stay out here.
I mean, I can't say that. He was doing millions of views when he was out.
What does that mean though? Like,
yeah,
what does
maybe I wasn't paying attention to it, but
it's cold.
I feel like
my fan was on.
See, like now, I think the people done switched on him, because if when they make a post on his behalf, it's getting a negative response, and it's like, okay, they done switched on him, they done moved on, and the internet is crazy, but.
I talk about this a lot. When King Von died, it was slide for Von. They were telling Dirk, slide for Von, slide for Von. Dirk, you're a pussy. You haven't got no get back yet because Quando Rondo's still alive. Okay, then a year go by.
I remember that.
Quando Rondo friend, he gets killed in L.A. Dirk gets arrested. Dirk, you crashed out. It's like the fans beg you. The fans want you to show them that you real, but then when you crash out and show them you real, then they say you're dumb.
And that's the thing. It be fans on the internet telling you what to do and you scary and you this, and that. How am I scary? How am I pussy? Whatever you like to say. God forgive me for using that language. But how am I that when you're on the internet telling me what to do? You on the internet doing this. Keep alrighty, well that's the thing. You on the e-board, you're a keyboard thug. You're typing your life away. You're typing your life away. Telling a man slide. Why you telling a man go kill somebody? Why you telling a man to go drop a bag? You know what that could do? You putting out negative energy. You know you gonna get judged for that, bro. God gonna judge you off that. That you was telling somebody to go kill somebody. You was telling somebody to go drop a bag on somebody. That don't sound crazy though. Like that even sound crazy. You telling another man what to do on the internet. And then they had older. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot of young kids doing it. Mostly young people trolling, but they had older people doing it. Slide for Vaughn. Slide for Vaughn. Go kill somebody behind Vaughn. You telling somebody else go do something. Like, what you would have did. So I would have hopped in that car and would have went right to jail. Like, people, bro, just mind your business, bro.
That's the same thing with Ksoo. They loved what he was doing, wearing the Bibby jerseys. They loved when he was going crazy with Young and Ace and taking the picture with the running back for the Jaguars. But now, look, now they're all laughing at him.
Now they all laughing at him, and it's sad to me.
They were laughing at his mugshot.
To see that like that.
All on the subway in Chicago and in Florida.
I mean, I hate that whoever be posting for him. I hate some of the things they post, because they not thinking for him. They not helping him,
But he went up here.
I read the comments now, and I'm like, man, they done switched out on him just that fast. He ain't been in prison a year.
And that's how it be. And that's how it be when you die. You could die, bro. People gonna say R.I.P. you for probably a week or two, maybe even 3, bro. After that month hit, after that month hit, bro, you not even gonna be, bro. You gonna be gone and forgotten, bro. And you be lucky you last 2. You be lucky you last 2 months, bro. That's why I be saying people don't care about you for real, bro. People do not care about you for real. They just want a moment. When you die, bro, that's like say you in the streets, right? And you get killed. Your partner's talking about rest in peace, bro, and this and that. They sad. Yeah, they hurt. But it's like them niggas gonna forget about you. Some of them niggas ain't gonna slide. Some of them niggas just want a dead partner. And some of them niggas really hurt, really gonna slide and get they self killed. And now they in hell. So it's just a lose-lose situation, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Kid, so you put yourself in that situation, bro. You ain't have to go kill that nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you didn't have to do that, bro.
And I made a post about
and you was getting billions of views at the same time. Dumb nigga.
Running a segment on him being transferred from one prison to the next prison. And
I'm messing with
it went over their head. Everybody was hollering it was public records. It's public records. Well, did you wake up and know where he was at? No.
My daddy forgot hard.
The reason why I did it, because I was trying to show the bigger conspiracy that Ksoo is up against and what he was up against. All that stuff intertwines together. The police, the news, the media, and they convict you in the media.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you can use that in the court.
You can't tell me a juror who they're gonna go home and they're gonna look up this person.
For sure.
And they may say they don't, but they gonna do it.
They be on the internet. They already looking at you.
And all that works together. That's why I felt like his team, Ksoo team, didn't do what they should have done. The outside team, not his lawyers. Because you gotta have your lawyers and you gotta have your outside team. Your outside team is the amnesia. I know that's gonna go over their head.
Went over my head. But
your outside team make people forget. Make people don't want to do certain things. And that's the way it go when you in the street. But for real, these dudes not in the streets. Me personally, I think maybe 10% of the rappers come from the streets. I think a lot of them have dudes around them that's been in the streets because rappers are civilians. They pay taxes. They work. That's their job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They keep acting like they are the streets. They're not the streets. You are the people that tell the story for the streets. You're not the real street dudes.
Real
You're
talk.
not hunting nobody. You're not jumping out no car. You're rapping them.
Cause he not lying, bro. I'm talking about these niggas be on this bit. And then, bro, when I tell you, bro, it got so bad in Chicago, bro. Ever since Lil Jeff died, I guess these niggas up 20 hats. Like, I guess they body count just went up, bro. Ever since Lil Jeff was claiming 11 hats, and that shit probably true. Everybody else got 20. I'm up 5. I'm up 10. I'm up 8. I'm up 19. I'm up 16. Like, bro, y'all niggas not killing all them people and getting away with it. Y'all niggas ain't no hitman, bro. Bro, come on now, bro. This ain't Hitman Agent 47, bro. You not killing all these people and getting away with it, bro. You probably did take one soul. To be honest, these niggas ain't taking no souls, bro. These niggas don't know how I feel to take something they can't give back. I don't neither. But I'm just saying these niggas ain't doing it. They just rapping about it, or people around them doing it, and you won't be entwined with stuff like that. Like, bro, that's negative, bro. And that shows the character you are, bro. I hope you know what you're going through and stuff like that.
You're rapping about what you heard, you know, and it's crazy because they don't think people can change like rappers, you know. Okay, beefing is a broke dude sport to me. If I'm making millions, I ain't trying to beef. I'm not trying to leave that. Right, I'm not trying to leave my mansion to go sleep in a closet. I'm not trying to leave to share the same toilet with 3 other dudes. And they got the whole perspective. It's just so twisted now because they really think that the rap industry is the streets.
It's that, bro.
If it's the streets, go take over those big distributors, those big companies that's making all the real money off of you. Go take over. Do a mass takeover. But you know, they ain't gonna want to hear this stuff from me. I'm gonna tell you something about me though.
Okay.
If they listen to me, they can learn something. But as long as they keep judging me from that trial, because that's all they know about me, this younger generation. When it comes to those streets, I mastered that.
Like I said, bro, I ain't say you were wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. At first, I was still in my mindset. But like when my dad be talking, cause my dad, bro, 9 times out of 10, he be right, bro. He always giving me advice, just being a father in my life, you know, being a great father. Always gave me advice, always, never lied, always told the truth. It's like he knew it was going to happen before it happened, and it always happened. I told you so, you know what I mean? And my dad's just being a great father. And he's probably the most intelligent man on this earth, I feel like, because he's smart as hell. But, like I said, wait, what did he say? What I'm about to say? Because I was talking about my dad. What did he say? I'm about to try to tell y'all.
When it comes to those streets, I mastered that. What you know about me, this younger generation.
Like, yeah, the younger generation, bro. Like, y'all over here talking about this nigga a coward and he a HOE and he's scary. My dad even said, like, bro, me and my dad was just talking about that, bro. Like, bro, I ain't doing no time for you. You should have never called your daddy. You should have never called your daddy to pick you up after a murder. No, your daddy, 50, 60 some years old. Even if he wasn't that age, bro, who was calling their father to help them after a murder? Nigga, you wanna do a murder, nigga? You help yourself. Call your partners. But no, I guess you ain't had none at the time, but them niggas wasn't really getting active like that, so you had to call your dad. I don't know why you ain't call your other friends, bro. Like, all them niggas Ksoo was around, why you ain't call none of them niggas? You called your dad? Like, that's crazy, bro. You put your dad in a situation, and then, y'all talking about this man.
When it comes to those streets, I mastered that. In my city. I'm known everywhere before this, you know, but I mastered that. And they can learn something, but they're going to always judge the messenger and miss the whole message.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to say it was a bigger conspiracy against Ksoo. Somebody was going to have to go down. Why should everybody go down? And I'm not justifying nothing. You know, I can't justify nothing. I'm not in denial about the situation. The situation hurt me to my heart every day, every night. But
it's his son, of course it did.
why should your whole family go to jail? Excuse me, somebody got to take this fall. These people is not letting up. They like a pit bull. Once they lock on you, they locked on to you.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, everything I say gonna go over their head. You know, they pick and choose. You know, I seen a thing yesterday with the little Fulio trial going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen where the little dude, Kenny Cap, testifying. The vlogger, I think it's Duval Promo.
Yeah.
I said he gotta be from their area because he only posted the part where Kenny Cap said,
Man, that fully up partner?
no, that's not a gang, this not a gang, that's not a gang, this not a gang.
Yeah,
why he didn't post the part where Kenny Cap put the dude Ghost on the scene? You know, and so I say, well, he must be from over there because they'll make a post about me, an old post about me, but then they'll put a rat on the side of it. So we're gonna move the goalpost for them, but we're gonna do this for them. So who is this Duval Promo blogger for? Is he for the people or he for some of the people? You know, and I seen that, I was like, this crazy, you know.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, bro. Y'all be talking about that man like he wasn't in the field. Like, and that's not even the point. Like, it don't matter if he was in the field or not. But y'all talking about a man who's in his like late 40s, about to be 50 years old, if he's not even 50. And then y'all saying what y'all would have did, y'all wasn't even in that situation. Like, come on, bro. That's just goofy, bro. Like, don't never say what you would do and what you wouldn't do if you was never in that situation. Because you don't know what you would do because you was never in that situation. You just saying what would sound good. You probably saying what you want to do or what you would like to do, but that's not your true intentions, bro. That's not your body. It's not your body, my guy. You're not like that, pal. What they say? You're not that guy, pal. But like I said, this the end of the reaction. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. My Instagram, my Twitch. You know what I mean? And the original video will be in the description box below. Shout out Say Cheese. Shout out Ksoo Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Even shout out Ace, you know. Man, shout out everybody, man. Shout out Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Like I said, everything is in the description box below. I'm gonna be, I'm saying, you know what it is, man. Everything, I don't know, I keep repeating myself. Everything in the description box below. We're going to end this all today, and we're going to come back with another banger. You know how it is. And I might even add my Twitter. Yeah,